Have you ever wished you could grow your own fresh veggies fast, without bending too much, digging too deep, or waiting forever? Well, what if I told you that this October, you can plant a few simple seeds and be harvesting your own delicious greens in just 4 weeks? Yes, just 4 weeks. In today's video, we're counting down from number 10 all the way to number 1, sharing the fastest growing, easiest veggies you can plant this October. Whether you've got a big backyard, a few raised beds, or just some pots sitting happily by your window, there's something here for everyone. And trust me, you'll definitely want to stay till the end, because number 1 is the most surprising and rewarding of them all. Hello, my wonderful gardening friends. Welcome back to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. I'm so happy you're here, truly. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Every time I sit down to film these, I picture us chatting in your garden, maybe under a little shade, a cup of tea nearby, and a gentle breeze in the air. Today, we're diving into a fun, senior-friendly planting list that's affordable, simple, and guaranteed to bring a smile to your face. You don't need fancy tools or heavy lifting for this one. In fact, my neighbor Margaret, she's 76 and has the most beautiful small patio garden, swears by one of the veggies on this list. She says it makes her feel like she's cheating nature because it grows that fast. And before we dig in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. It helps YouTube share this little corner of joy with other senior gardeners who'd love to grow along with us. Now, let's get started with our countdown, beginning with number 10. 10. Radishes, the speed champions. Radishes, the little overachievers of the garden. If there were a race for fastest veggie alive, radishes would win by a mile. These bright, round beauties are ready in just 21 to 25 days. That's less than a month. You could plant them today and be slicing them into your salads before you've even finished your first gardening journal page. They don't ask for much, just a bit of loose, moist soil and a sprinkle of sunshine. If it's still warm where you are, give them a bit of shade in the afternoon. They'll reward you with plump, cheerful bulbs before you know it. And here's a little secret. You don't need a big garden for these. Radishes grow beautifully in containers, so even if your garden is a sunny balcony or a tiny patio, you're all set. My friend Henry grows his in an old wooden drawer, believe it or not. He calls it his radish factory. To make things even easier, use a raised bed or a waist-high planter. That way, there's no bending or stretching. Your back will thank you later. And when you do harvest them, don't wait too long. Early radishes are crisp, sweet, and mild. Leave them too long, and they'll start giving you attitude, a little spicy kick that says, "You should have picked me yesterday." Now, let's move on to number 9, another delightful veggie that practically grows while you watch. 9. Lettuce, the salad classic. Now, if radishes are the speed champions, lettuce is the comforting old friend, dependable, gentle, and always there when you need something fresh on your plate. In just about 25 to 30 days, you'll have your very own patch of crisp, tender greens, perfect for those cool October days. This is the kind of plant that loves a little chill in the air. The cool weather keeps its leaves sweet and soft, no bitterness, just that lovely garden-fresh crunch. And the best part? You don't need to be a pro to grow it. Just sprinkle your seeds in shallow rows or even in a simple container, water gently, and let nature take it from there. I remember my neighbor Rose. She grows her lettuce right outside her kitchen window. Says she loves watching it every morning with her tea, like her own little green sunrise. She snips a few leaves for her breakfast sandwich, and the plants keep giving her more, week after week. Here's the trick. Instead of pulling the whole plant, just snip the outer leaves as they grow. That way, your lettuce keeps producing and stays happy for much longer. And if you want results even faster, try butterhead or loose leaf varieties. They grow quickly, taste amazing, and look so lush they might make your neighbors a little jealous. In a good way, of course. See how easy that was? Gardening doesn't have to be fancy, just fun. A handful of seeds, a little patience, and before you know it, you're making salads straight from your own garden. Now, let's see what's waiting for us at number 8. A veggie that adds both flavor and color to your October garden. 8. Spinach, the energy booster. Spinach, the quiet hero of the garden. Ready in just 25 to 35 days. It's packed with goodness and grows best in this cool October weather. Seniors love it because it's simple, hearty, and oh so nutritious. And when harvest time comes, it's easy to wash, cook, or toss straight into a smoothie for that extra boost of energy. Planting it couldn't be easier. Just scatter the seeds lightly, cover with a fine layer of soil, and water regularly. Spinach likes its soil moist, but not soggy. A gentle touch is all it needs. And here's a little reassurance. Even if you forget to water it one day, spinach forgives you. It's like that kind old friend who always says, "Don't worry, I understand." So if you're enjoying these simple, forgiving plants as much as I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps our gardening family grow stronger every week. Now, let's move on to number 7. A bright, cheerful veggie that adds a pop of color to any garden bed. 7. Green onions. Scallions, the quick flavor fix. Now here's a garden gem that never disappoints. Green onions, or as some call them, scallions. Ready in just 21 to 28 days, they're the little flavor boosters every kitchen deserves. Perfect for soups, omelets, or even that quick stir-fry you love. And oh, the smell when you chop them fresh. Your whole kitchen will smell heavenly. They're one of the easiest things to grow. You can plant them from seeds or simply take the roots from store-bought scallions and pop them right into small pots or garden beds. Give them a little sunlight, a sip of water now and then, and they'll reward you with those long, bright green stems before you know it. Here's the best part. They regrow. Just trim what you need and let the rest keep growing back, again and again. It's like having a never-ending supply of flavor. And for comfort's sake, you don't need any big tools. Just grab a pair of scissors and snip away. Easy on the hands, easy on the back, and oh so satisfying. 6. Baby kale, the little powerhouse. Next up is one of my absolute favorites, baby kale. Don't let its size fool you. This little powerhouse is packed with vitamins and so easy to grow. It loves cooler temperatures, making October the perfect time to plant. And in just 25 to 30 days, you'll have tender, flavorful leaves ready to enjoy. To plant, simply scatter the seeds in a container or shallow garden bed. Give them a light watering, and wait for those tiny green leaves to appear. You can start harvesting when the leaves are small. That's when they're sweetest and softest. And here's a little tip from my own kitchen garden. You don't need a fancy setup. Even an old bowl with holes at the bottom can grow kale beautifully. My friend Dora uses an old enamel basin on her porch, and honestly, her kale looks so lush that people think it came straight from a market stall. So, if you haven't yet, go ahead and give this video a thumb up. It really helps more seniors find our cozy gardening family here on Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. Now, let's head to number 5. A delicious green that brings both flavor and freshness to your plate. 5. Arugula, the zesty salad leaf. Now, this one adds a little spark to your garden and to your taste buds. Arugula, also known as rocket, is a senior favorite because it's fast, fun, and full of flavor. In just 20 to 25 days, you'll have fresh, peppery leaves ready to toss into your salads or sandwiches. It's so easy to grow. Simply sprinkle the seeds thinly in small pots or garden beds, then water gently. That's it. Arugula grows quickly and doesn't need much fussing. It's the kind of plant that seems to say, "Don't worry, I've got this." For the best flavor, harvest the leaves while they're still young and tender. That's when they taste mild and smooth, not too peppery. And here's a lovely idea. Mix your arugula with lettuce for a homemade gourmet salad. You'll feel like you're dining at a fancy cafe. Only it's your own garden providing the magic. My neighbor Tom does exactly that. He serves his backyard salad with a little olive oil, and everyone thinks it's store-bought greens. Simple, quick, and full of life. That's arugula for you. Now, let's move along to number 4. A cheerful veggie that brightens up any garden bed. 4. Baby cucumbers, mini varieties. Now, here's a treat that'll make you feel like a proud gardener in no time. Baby cucumbers. These little crunch makers are ready in just about 30 days, and they're an absolute joy to grow. Choose compact, bush varieties. They're perfect for pots, patios, or even a sunny balcony. Give them a little support with a small stake or trellis, and watch as the vines climb happily, showing off tiny yellow blooms before those adorable cucumbers appear. Before you know it, You'll be picking crisp, green snacks straight from the vine. Perfect for your sandwiches or just a refreshing bite on a warm afternoon. And truly, nothing beats the joy of biting into a cucumber you grew yourself. There's something so rewarding about it. A quiet kind of pride that says, I did that. My friend Pete swears his homegrown cucumbers taste better than any from the store, and honestly, I believe him. Now, let's take a look at number 3, a sweet little veggie that's both beautiful and bountiful. 3. Garlic greens, not bulbs. Now here's a lovely secret most people don't know. You don't have to wait months for garlic bulbs to grow. You can enjoy garlic greens in just 21 to 25 days. These are the tender green shoots that sprout from garlic cloves, and they bring the most wonderful mild garlic flavor to your kitchen. To grow them, simply take individual garlic cloves, the same ones you'd cook with, and push each one halfway into moist soil. You can use a small pot, a raised bed, or even an old tin with holes at the bottom. Water them lightly, and within weeks, those bright, fragrant green shoots will appear. When they're about 6 to 8 inches tall, you can start clipping the greens gently, just a few at a time, while letting the bulbs below keep growing slowly. They'll reward you again and again with fresh greens that add a subtle garlic kick to eggs, soups, or even a bowl of rice. Now, let's move on to number 2, a classic that brings both beauty and bounty to your October garden. 2. Bok choy, baby variety. Now this next one is a true garden sweetheart, baby bok choy. Ready in just 25 to 30 days. It's compact, quick growing, and loves the cool October air. The flavor? Gentle, mild, and slightly sweet. Perfect for soups, stir-fries, or even steamed with a drizzle of olive oil. To plant, simply sow the seeds in neat little rows or cozy pots. Keep the soil moist, and you'll soon see those smooth, spoon-shaped leaves unfolding like little green fans. It's such a pretty sight, almost too nice to eat. Harvest the plants while they're still young for the sweetest flavor and the most tender leaves. You'll be amazed at how soft and juicy they are. Far better than anything you'll find at the store. And remember, don't worry if they grow a little uneven or lean to one side. That's part of the garden charm. Every plant has its own personality, just like us. My friend Elsie grows her bok choy in old paint buckets, and she says it's the most elegant thing on her patio. Who would have thought, right? Now, we've come a long way down our list, and it's time for number 1, the most surprising and rewarding veggie of them all. 1. Microgreens, the fastest, freshest harvest. And here we are, number 1 on our list, the true little miracle of the gardening world, microgreens. Ready in just 10 to 14 days. That's right, less than 2 weeks, and you'll have your first harvest of fresh, flavorful greens. What makes them so special is how easy they are. You don't even need a garden for this. Just a small tray, some moist soil, or even a damp paper towel, and a sunny spot on your kitchen counter. Sprinkle seeds, radish, kale, mustard, or any you fancy, and give them a gentle mist of water every day. That's it. No digging, no bending, no fuss. Within days, you'll see tiny green shoots reaching up toward the light, full of life and color. When they're about 2 inches tall, simply snip them with scissors, fresh microgreens for your soups, salads, or sandwiches. They're bursting with nutrients and flavor, so a little goes a long way. And the best part? You can grow them all year round, even if you never step outside. As I always say, if you have a sunny windowsill, you have a garden. See, even if your knees ache or the weather's chilly, you can still grow your own greens, right there in your kitchen. It's a gentle reminder that gardening isn't about space or age. It's about joy, curiosity, and watching life grow, one tiny leaf at a time. Thank you so much for joining me today, my wonderful gardening friends. I hope this list inspires you to start your own little October garden. Whether it's in your backyard, on your balcony, or right on your windowsill. Until next time, keep growing, keep smiling, and remember, every seed you plant is a little act of hope. Let's take a quick look back, from microgreens and bok choy to radishes and lettuce. Each of these veggies can go from seed to plate in just about 4 weeks. They're easy to grow, gentle on your body, and so satisfying to watch come to life. Just imagine, in a few short weeks, your garden, windowsill, or little patio could be bursting with fresh greens and color. Remember, gardening isn't about perfection. It's about joy, curiosity, and the simple magic of watching little things grow. Whether you plant one small pot or fill an entire garden bed, you're nurturing something beautiful, and that's something to be proud of. Even a single sprout is proof that life keeps finding a way right there in your care. If you enjoyed these ideas, please give this video a like, subscribe, and leave a comment below sharing what you'll be planting first this October. I love hearing from you, and it helps YouTube share our garden circle with more wonderful seniors just like you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me here on Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. Until next time, keep your heart light, your hands gentle, and your garden growing, because every seed you plant is a little piece of joy waiting to bloom.